Howdy goons, super short and tiny update for the Air Mini. It's not looking great. First, you can expect shipping info to be collected on the 2nd of December, with that being done by the 5th. They'll start shipping it then, supposedly. But some news from the Pocket Fit leaves me feeling very unoptimistic about our order. Remember that I said I'm around order 100 to 200? Well, 2 months since the end of the Pocket Fit campaign ending, and only 67 units have been shipped out. This number was as of the 27th, and their second batch was only 2 units. Bro, that's not a batch. That's 2 devices. That's a couple. That's not a batch. I could make more than that myself. Send me the parts. I'll do it myself. Anyway, this is bad news for them because it was somewhat known that Ayaneo has a bad history with device production and shipping, but the Pocket Fit is much more popular. I didn't know that before I ordered, but I would have ordered anyway had I known about them being bad about shipping. I want to experience this firsthand so I can tell you all what it's like being an Ayaneo customer. It's not a great experience so far. I can't imagine how people who bought much more expensive devices are feeling. Yeah, the Pocket Fit is their best-selling device, so this is their first time their bad production is actually getting noticed by people at large. Hopefully this backlash is hitting them hard because there are people in the single digits who still don't have their devices yet, so who even knows if I'm going to be getting one at all, or even if you'll be getting one at all. Maybe PAM buyers will be lucky. Maybe this lights a fire under their seat and gets them moving. Maybe the PAM being cheaper means more units will be produced and shipped. But don't hold your breath. If I weren't doing this for the experience, then I would have requested a refund today and bought a Mangmi Air X instead. If you're fine with waiting up to 6 months and beyond, then by all means continue supporting them, but there are hundreds canceling their orders right now. I, of course, blame this on how Ayaneo does business. They make too many products, never meet the demand, then when the next product comes out they're still behind on shipping the last one. Ayaneo is not a good company. The only people who actually see a device from Ayaneo is bigger YouTubers. If you haven't ordered an Ayaneo device, I can't recommend that you do so now. Anyone who orders from Ayaneo should know in advance that by the time you receive your device there will be 4 new devices announced. I'm not expecting to see mine until February or possibly later. You have to have a lot of confidence in a company to be willing to spend sometimes hundreds of dollars for their devices that far in advance. I don't see why anyone would have any confidence ordering through them. You're not getting your PAM before Christmas. I'm not either though. I don't know what makes you so slow, Ayaneo, but these other companies don't have these issues. AIN is shipping hundreds of Thors a day too, and I'm already seeing plenty of videos of people getting their Thors. But don't worry for those of you who like my reviews. I have some cheaper devices planned. There is never a shortage of budget handhelds to look into. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tip your Overlord. I take likes, subs, and $83 thrown into a paper shredder that I call Ayaneo. Bye.